is Tina, the keto coach with Friday Night Treats with Tina. I'm here today. I had a little snafu, a little technical issue, but not really a technical issue. I actually the company that I'm currently using, they're no longer in service. So I'm like, wow. So other than that, this is my first time actually using the actual Facebook Live. So we're going to see how that works. So learning process for me. I'm learning all this technical fun stuff and everything, and I absolutely love it. So forgive the noise in the background if you hear anything. So I have other people here, but that's okay. But other than that, today on Friday Night Treats with Tina, I'm going to be making popsicles. Oh, my goodness. I forgot to turn on my Instagram. So much is going on. Hi, Instagram people. I'm going to say it again. This is Tina, the Keto Coach, with Friday Night Treats with Tina. And remember that, well, first of all, I had some slight technical issues. The multi-streaming company that I use, they're no longer in service anymore. So that was Haps TV or haps.co. So I'm going to have to do my first time I'm actually doing a real Facebook Live alone. And of course I'm used to Instagram over here. Hi Instagram people, love you all, and hi my Facebook people. So I'm going to definitely, so whatever I didn't upload on, if this didn't happen automatically on Twitter and Twitch and LinkedIn, I'm going to just download and upload on those other platforms that I use also. But just thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here on this wonderful Friday. And of course, today's Friday Night Treats with Tina is going to be popsicles. Yes, indeed. Going to be popsicles. So other than that, so I'm going to show you all how to do this. This is so quick, easy, and simple. I made some strawberry ones last night so you can see how this will be and everything. Excellent. I love these. This is so easy, and you can alter and tweak however you want. I'm actually going to sit half of these in here so they can loosen up a little bit. Let me go ahead and get a plate. Be right back. Going to go ahead and get something to put these in, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to make my other ones. The other ones I'm going to make coffee, something a little grown folksy taste, you know, and I might put a chocolate coating on it. So we'll see how that works. I haven't done that in a long time. So what I'm going to do, this is real quick, simple, and easy. Also, I just wanted to remind you all, of course, the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So I know a lot of people are struggling and having a hard time, especially since we're still going through the big C, and y'all know what I'm talking about. And people over in China still having a lot of difficulty, and there's some catastrophes and some travesties that are happening over there. So positive energy for people all around the globe, all around the planet that are still enduring this crises that we're experiencing. And the numbers are going up and all of that stuff. So I wish everybody well and be safe as you possibly can, and make whatever decisions that you feel you need to make for you and your family to stay safe. And of course, with that, some of us that really are diligent or try to be diligent in protecting ourselves and our loved ones, sometimes you do feel a little isolated, and that can cause issues with depression or whatever. And some of you that may be suffering from some clinical issues, it's okay. We're all human, and we're all in this fight together to try to maintain our health and everything, whether it's mentally, spiritually, physically, or whatever have you. And of course, I'm here to help you with the physical and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with making these. I'm going to go ahead and see if these have loosened up. I'm going to add a little bit more warm water to this. Let me get my warm water. I just got a basic Pyrex, like a rectangular pan that I'm using to help them loosen up some. Because I made that batch last night. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my measuring cup. I'm going to go ahead and use a cup of heavy whipping cream. Just 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Love this stuff. And if you don't want to use heavy whipping cream, if you want to use coconut cream and coconut milk, kind of like make it half and half, you're more than welcome to do that too if you like. Pour this in my container. I'm going to use that bullet thing to mix it up. And then I'm going to take 4 ounces of cream cheese, which is a half a pack, to make it simple for you. And this is going to be quick and easy. Side. And then I'm going to take maybe about 1 tablespoon of instant decaf coffee. Now, although I might be using chocolate as a coating, but the reason why I use decaf, being keto, because for some people, caffeine can kind of mess with their A1C and their glucose levels. In some people, not everybody. You know, so I'm going to use it. Got to give some more of this. I love this decaf. Although I'm using chocolate has caffeine in it also. I'm well aware of that. That's for sure. And the combination that I enjoy with coffee is actually rum extract. Isn't that something? It's interesting. It gives it a different kind of a flavor. So I'm going to add the rum extract, and that's about maybe a half a top full. That's maybe about a half a teaspoon rum extract. And then I'm going to take maybe 2 tablespoons of the sweetener. Granulated keto-friendly sweetener. Go ahead and use this. You know, you can sweeten this to your taste, however your taste is. Or if you're somebody you want to really make it a grown folks popsicle, go ahead and you know, just have it plain. If you just like coffee with just cream. I'm sure some of you out there do. And the next step I'm going to go ahead and take this. Not even going to put any ice in it. Not necessary, because I want it to stay nice and creamy. Blending that up. I know you hear that. That don't take long at all. Like I said, this is quick, easy, and simple. The only thing that you have to do is give it enough time for them to set in the freezer, which is about maybe 4 hours, you know, 4 or 5 hours or something like that, which is fine. I'm trying to see if one of these because of my technical things that I had to deal. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh boy. But see how that looks? Okay. Actually, this is like the little teeny popsicle sets that I got from Walmart. I think I'll probably invest in the actual real ones. Like, this is a recipe that I'm working on perfecting. Please keep that in mind. See that? Isn't that awesome? Yes, love it. These are going to be so nice. And what I'm going to do is take, y'all know I love my little spatulas. And just clean out this a little bit. Get the excess out. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to work on this. And like I said, when you want to add other things to this, which is perfectly fine, I said maybe I made these a little too creamy, but that's okay. Everything is edible, even if it melts too fast. Remember that. This is about having fun and still enjoying your life. These came out very creamy. I think because these popsicle cylinders are so small, maybe it didn't come out the way I anticipated. And that's okay. I'm going to rinse the ends of these out. Okay, I rinsed those out. Let me get some paper towels. I still got the other half. I'm going to stick them all right back in the freezer again. Just going to clean those off. Put this on the side. Today is a fun day. I'm going to take the coffee with the rum extract. And like I said, you can taste this as you go along just to see that it's to your liking. See that? I'm going to taste it. This is really good. I like this a lot. A nice fun treat. Let me check on this. And what I'm going to do is take a small spoon that I have here. And if you don't want to use a popsicle mold, feel free to use anything else, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and dollop this in here. Like I always say, it don't have to be perfect. The bottom line as to why I do this, other than just showing you all recipes, but remember, there are always alternatives to whatever your favorite foods are, you know, or what you may have to taste for that will keep you on track when you follow this lifestyle. That's really my bottom line, to really show you how you can really stay on track, stay on point, even when you're celebrating and around other people. That's very important, no matter what type of regimen or dietary lifestyle that you're following. Now remember, I'm speaking from my experience. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, I'm not a social worker, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian. I'm just going by my own personal research and figuring out what has worked for me and everything. So that's what I'm doing. Figured out what has truly worked for me. And see this? No, it's not perfect, but you get it done. Like this is another one of them fun activities that you can do with the kids. I think I am going to invest in the real aluminum or the stainless steel popsicle molds. I think I'm going to do that eventually. But this takes time. You beat them down so you can get out the air bubbles and the air pockets. And also you can follow a sorbet type of a recipe. Convert it to keto or low carb, which means no sugar. Use some type of ketogenic friendly sweetener. Preferably it's something that's either stevia, allulose, erythritol, monk fruit, or even xylitol, if you like xylitol. Those are good. They're not considered artificial sweeteners. Stay away from the blue pack, the pink pack, and the yellow pack. So you know what those are. You know, you don't want those. And also you do have to read your ingredients if you're purchasing some products that may say it's keto friendly. What I'm finding, no, they're not. Either they have way too much carbohydrates, or the ingredients are rather questionable. That's the thing. I don't like that. So I'm going to go ahead. Y'all get the idea. See that? I'm going to let these go down. And I'm going to stick these in the freezer. And see what we got here. Okay, let me grab one popsicle. Strawberry. I used about a cup and a half of it. I cut up the strawberries, and the ones that I purchased from the grocery store, they were so sweet. I didn't even need to add the sugar, but I added the sweetener, the keto-friendly sweetener, to this particular recipe. Delicious. I wish you all could try this. Absolutely fabulous. So like I said, if you all have any ideas for me, anything you want me to try, what's your favorite food? I'm even thinking about looking at different cuisines that came up in my DNA test from the different cultures and things. Everything African mostly. But of course there was some European, some Filipino, Anastasian Jew, and what else? Arab, East Indian, Pakistani, Native American. Yeah, I'm a little bit of everything. Came up in my DNA test. But it would be interesting to look at all those different cuisines and just grab ideas from those cuisines and try to make recipes from them. Or figure out what I think I may like. I'll see my Instagram family. They're waving at me. Hey, thank you for watching. Please share, comment, and all of that stuff. So, yeah, these strawberry things and the coffee. I think my husband will like the coffee ones a whole lot better. Absolutely delicious. Forgive me for talking with them. These are excellent. Perfect for the summer. But like I said, I'm going to get the, if anybody want to gift me out there, the actual popsicle cylinders that's bigger and wider and longer, they probably would maintain better, much better than this, you know. I used to have some more, but I don't know how I may have misplaced them in my house or whatever have you. But these are excellent. Throw that away. And like I said, you all stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. And keep in mind, I'm researching what other platforms I can use so I can multicast my stream and everything, since HAPS.co or HAPS TV, that's HAPPS, is no longer in business. Just literally found out about an hour ago while I was trying to upload everything. So other than that, this is my first time doing this Facebook Live. I'm used to Instagram, but I'm going to go ahead and upload, download, do all of that stuff to Instagram. I'm sorry, not Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Twitch, and all of those things. So you all that use those other platforms can get to see me and all of that fun stuff. Once again, thank you so much for watching. This is Tina, the Keto Coach, with Friday Night Treats with Tina. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.